It's a new year, but it's the same old Las Vegas Raiders defense that we know and tolerate, for a lack of a better term, because this team has really one player in Maxx Crosby that we all just love watching because he just brings it every single play. He's just amazing. He's Superman on this Raiders defense. He's a leader, but he just seems to have no help. And yes, the Raiders did select Tyree Wilson, the absolute standout coming up out of Texas Tech, who to thus far, he was the 7th overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft, but thus far has not exactly impressed. And I think that the Raiders, the key to success in the NFL is, yes, you got to be able to stop the run, but you got to get pressure on the quarterback. And I think there's a couple of different ways that, despite the fact that the Raiders being one of the lower rated teams in terms of getting pressure and sacks, I think there's a couple of different ways that they can manufacture that and get pressure on opposing quarterbacks. The first way is pretty simple. Get Jerry Tillery and Malcolm Koonce more on the field. So Malcolm Koonce, I have been standing on the table for this guy for a while, but so far he has had a total of 36 pass rushing snaps. He has 5 pressures, 4 quarterback hurries, 1 quarterback hit, and a 73.8 PFF pass rushing grade. He's been pretty solid. He really has. And I think overall, you're in a position where Tyree Wilson, who has mainly gotten the majority of these pass rushing starts and snaps, he has not exactly impressed, with a much larger snap count than a guy like Malcolm Koonce. So Tyree Wilson right now, he has had a total of 55 pass rushing snaps, so not a ton more, but he only has one quarterback hurry in all of that. And like I said, I think in the NFL, when it comes down to it, you need to get the guys who are actually producing on the field. And this is nothing against Tyree Wilson. I think that there just comes a time when, hey, you need to be able to get the guys that are producing and maybe teach him a little bit more and let him develop and really just let things kind of go from there. Number 2, I think you need to send the kitchen sink a little bit more. Yes, you need to blitz. I think that comes part and parcel with using a lot of different personnel. So, getting Malcolm Koonce on the field, but also at the same time bringing guys like Divine Diablamore, who's only been blitzed one time, and he got a sack off of it, which was pretty impressive on that Josh Allen play. But overall, even guys like Robert Spillane and all those guys, he's been sent on a total of 5 times, and he's had 3 quarterback hurries, a quarterback hit, and a sack. So there's a time and a place to be able to send blitzes, but if your guys are getting home and getting pressure on the quarterback, you really can't ask for much more. And then stunts, I think, is the final way here, because yes, you've got some talented guys on the D-line like Maxx Crosby, but the whole point of a stunt, the whole point of a blitz, whether it's a T&E stunt or, maybe it's a jailhouse blitz, whatever it is, the whole point is to create mismatches. Send 5 guys against only their 5 offensive linemen, or, maybe there's a specific player that's coming up for the Chargers that really does not defend well against a bull rush or whatever it is. So you literally manufacture plays in which your playmakers are one-on-one with one of their not playmakers. And so I think the Raiders need to do a much better job of not only manufacturing pressures, but they need to find a way to get the quarterback on the ground, especially if this defense wants to take a step forward in 2023. But hey, let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. And make sure you guys, like I said, that's what helps people find the show. But at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about our segment about how the Las Vegas Raiders can get more pressure on opposing quarterbacks in 2023.